Hello, everyone. Welcome to Friendsday on Wednesday. I have some small little projects that I want to try out today. Starting with this little one. Let's see if it's dry. This is going to be a journal cover. A tiny little journal. Let's see the size. At least to me, that's kind of fun to know. In this measurements, let's see, 3.5 by 6.5? 3 by 6.5. Let's see, where are you all? Can we find you? I think you're there somewhere. You're somewhere with all the things going on live. Let's see, where are you people? I can see that Raoul is here. Welcome. And Anne, welcome. This is a candy little box from Christmas. So I am going to use that one. I have this. And I was just going to glue it down because of the craft paper feel to this. I just had it laying here, so why not use it? That's number one. Let's see, which type of glue are we going to go with this? Because it's easy. Almost empty, always fun to use up. Let's see, going like that. Just putting it all over. Going to glue on top of the cover too, so this is just a little bit. And then of course the decoration. Sometimes I begin with the signatures, and sometimes, like today, I kind of feel that I need to create a fun cover before going into the signatures. So that is not really what I tend to do when creating journals, but I just felt it needed to do it today. And part of it is just because I have the papers to go with the thing here. Let's see, making it easy for myself, putting it in the corner. Having a slightly little thing here. Let's see. Do I want to cut it out? I think I am. I'm going to start by cutting it out. And the end result will probably not be even to one bit recognizable for this, but you know how it is. So I just wanted this feel. I don't know if it's visible. Yep, it gives it a little bit of a texture feel when doing with wet glue like this. And this is a baking sheet, I believe it is, or something like that. So it gives it a little, it is bubbles, but I like the texture feel of it. So that's what I'm aiming for. This cardboard box that I'm using, I'm not 100% sure. It might be in the end that I, go with the sewing machine all the way around. But I don't know about the thickness, so I'm not totally sure about it. But I will definitely look into it. And I am going to use Tsunami Rose Digitals. These are some of the digitals that I'm going to use. This one, I'm going in a little bit of a wintry themed, even though it's flowers. This one, oh, the wrong way around. This one, all blue flowers. And today only focusing on the cover. This, and then a couple of more things going, like, you know, blue themed, a little bit more blue and brown, brown and vintagey looking. I do have this one. I probably need, you know, downsize that a bit. And then these will be probably some sort of something, maybe a page, and then some. So we will just start with these papers. And let's see, this is the size. I was thinking about gluing some sort of flowery type thing to the front. So in this case, I'm not really looking into anything more than just the flowers and the bits and pieces. So I'm thinking focusing on these 2 pages. They are kind of similar, but not. So, let's see. Are we going for that one up in the corner, maybe? Let's see. Let's try it out. The beauty of having digitals like this is, of course, that you can print them out and use them however many times you like. So a little bit of fussy cutting when it comes to this, but it will be nice in the end. It's kind of easy in a way to do this type shapes with just holding the scissors almost 100% still, and then twisting the paper back and forth. It's not easy, but it's on a learning curve, that feeling. Because believe me, when I started doing this whole fussy cutting thing, I tended to go, going up and down and round with the hand, which didn't lead to anything but pain. Hello, Angie, welcome. So we are going to start with this, and for the next little project that I was thinking about, I need 5 totally random words or prompts, or however you like to call them. So I'm actually just going to have 5 random words, not necessarily craft related either, which gives it a little bit more challenge to it. Let's see, I don't call it fussy cutting. To me, it's just cutting. Yep. I've been hearing all kinds of descriptions. I've heard kiss cutting too, when you leave a little border around the thing that you're cutting out. So almost to the end of this one, and then we will see if we want to place it in in the corner there of this little tiny journal. Let's see, going around there. So I was thinking something like that, something like that. Oh, do we want to have it down here? Back on the original idea up at the corner there, I think, with some sort of something here. Let's see. Or maybe down there. We will say, we will look further into it, because let's see, do we want a tiny bit of this, or that one at the bottom of the page? Would that be nice to use? Maybe. We will try it again. Thinking something like that, or even, just the tiniest. Don't need to have the whole thing. And then this one, and then of course more. You can always add, that's the beauty. So do you have an ongoing project for this week? Sometimes I do, and I am for this weekend actually going to start with the Stitch With Me Daniela Mellon, I think her name is. Stitch With Me prompt for her YouTube channel. I think I'm not the only one with this work on hand. I've seen a lot of you in her group. So January prompt was new, and for February she has the prompt map. Stitching something, creating something. So the beauty of having that prompt is that it's going on for a whole month, which means that you can actually create kind of a bigger thing, if you like, and not feeling too much of a pressure because you have a whole month to create. And I like that, especially now when working. Let's see, I don't want to do those intricate little leaves and things, or not too much of that, but so glue is on the schedule, definitely. But then just the tiniest little thing. So I don't know, are we going for fussy cutting as the word? In that case, I need 4 more words to be able to continue on to the next project. So if you have any fun words, or literally whatever words, we can try at least to get them to work with crafting. I'm thinking up like that. Cutting this white part of the page out. And am I going to leave those out? I think I am. But how in the world are we going? Just the tiniest. Let's see, or the bigger part of this thing even. So we have that one there, this one there, the other one at the top, or kind of over, a little bit. Butterfly Mom Creations and more. Welcome, welcome. Do we need something else? Maybe something else at the bottom of this little corner, or at the corner down here. We're going with that little thing. Or even as tiny as those. Let's see, we will try these ones first. Just adding in a tiny bit down there in the corner. So in the description box, I will add Tsunami Rose Etsy so that you can find beautiful digitals. I was actually thinking about doing more like a normal size journal, and then I found this little box and immediately thought, like, seriously, this is really, really cute. I need to create something with it. So that's why it's tiny. Let's see, more blue, another blue type. I love blue. As you all know, I love blue. So, are we going? I'm thinking about going with this one, just this flower. I'm fussy cutting that one out, and then I will have to leave this whole thing because I can literally cover everything in blue. So do you have any favorite go-to colors? Favorite colors are definitely blue and purple to me. I will have to write a thing down. Let's see. So we have, I would say fussy cutting because that's the thing. And then maybe afternoon. How in the world I have no clue what to do with those as of right now, but I need 3 more words. I am not sure. I know what I want to create, but I'm not sure that I will be able to use the words, and that's the challenge in itself. So you like pink and blue, beautiful colors. I remember, like, back in the day when I was a little bit younger, I don't know why, but I liked pink and orange. Biggest magazine collage. Ooh, collage challenge. I definitely need to go watch that one. I love collage challenges. And then I found my paper yesterday, if you all remember watching. I was intentionally going for fussy cutting out pictures, like a magazine harvest. But I started to look closer into the pictures themselves, realizing that some of the pictures in the magazine or the backgrounds even would be really, really nice to use, like, collage pieces. So blue there. Do we need to like do something with this? I just want to try it all out. Some blue there, and even a little bit down here. Yep, I think I will go with that. And slow stitching. Yep. Oh, that's the thing. As you all know, I haven't really done too much live, but I did do videos on 52 tags handmade, slow stitched throughout the whole year. Yeah, no, it wasn't last year, it was the year before that, but that was really, really nice. So I have those. And then this Stitch With Me slow stitching challenge. It's really nice too. Let's see if we can go with that blue down here, or how are we going to incorporate the blue down there and at the bottom of this. And if not sure, but if my sewing machine allows me to do anything, I will definitely sew all the way around this, but it needs to be dry and everything like that. Now it screams to me, it screams, you need to put something there. I don't know, but it kind of feels that way. Maybe. I don't want to have all of the flowers. Just see. So these flowers are from Tsunami Rose on Etsy and her digitals. I'm just fussy cutting the whole thing out to be able to use them like this. Let it dry for just the tiniest moment. And then I thought I had things handy, but apparently not. No. I thought I was able to show you something, but needs to be something to do for next week, maybe. Let's see. We are going to cut these off. And this one. And up here. And then some, and then some. What else? What else? I will, yeah. When looking at it like this, I will definitely sew around with brown thread, so it makes a little bit of more vintagey look. And maybe put something here. Let's see, do I really want to add just the tiniest little flower there? I don't know. I'm going for this tiny little one. Just to see if that feels better. And that might be kind of strange, but I am sure that you all know what I mean when I say if it feels better. At least for me, when creating, you just have that special feeling when you need that specific thing up in this case in the corner, or you need to add just a tiny bit more of something. Maybe, yep. I kind of like that little thing just peeking through. So we will add it. Reverse Vlog USA, welcome. Thank you for stopping by. So that one, let's see, cutting it off like that. Immediately, it felt way better. Just adding that tiny little flower up there. So this will be my cover. It needs to dry, and then I will have smaller and bigger pages with this theme of blue flowers like that, and a little bit more blue. This will definitely be downsized, of course, and things like that. And even these, I would say same but totally different, beautiful digitals throughout this tiny little thing. And then of course a lot of coffee dyed vintage type looking things. I'm not too sure about adding anything on the back. Haven't really decided. I will let this one dry. Probably just, maybe Mod Podge it all over or do something because it needs to be covered. But other than that, this was just a little sneak peek for next week. I am making a book. Yes, I am. That is kind of what I do. I have a lot of journals made. Let's show you some that I've done, or let's see. Totally different, but then books that I've created. This little tiny one, just because I had it here. Little tiny creative moments, summer 2021. I just showed it to a friend. Little tiny. This is another type, little one, a little diary type thing from my summer vacation with my family, all kinds of fun things and just things glued in and whatever. Things like this. I have no clue why I did it. I just felt that specific day that I needed to do something like that. So totally random. And then this one, I had it right in front of me, so that's why. This is an Easter journal that I've been made it last year, haven't used it. Maybe I'll use it this year. So a little bit more themed with Easter themed things in here. Looking like that. This was a design team thing for Cara Brandon Designs. And so, totally different thing. And the beauty of just creating with scrap bits and pieces and the digital. I love that. So I think this was even not only Cara Brandon Designs, it was Dear Julie too. So, yeah. So that is, kind of what I do. Apart from other fun projects such as the one that we are going for next. And that's why I need, I don't know, 3 more words. 3 more words. We'll put that one aside for just a tiny bit because it needs to dry. And we are going to use this one. Fuzzy cutting afternoon, and maybe book. Book might be a nice one just because Radical Changes mentioned me making a book, making a journal. So 2 more. Pockets. Oh. That's definitely going to be a challenge when thinking about it, but it's going to be fun. Maybe we will save the last one using a quote. Now I'm thinking about it, how do you even spell quote in English? I know. I will just say a Q, and then, I will kind of go with the flow because English is not my first language. So I am going for creating first. Let's see. Cat. This is kind of, oh, thank you so much, Anne. I have been thinking about creating a thing like this. I have no idea about the end result, but I just felt I needed to do a thing like this today. So that's what we are going for. We are going to use, let's see, what about the colors of pink and what did you say up there? Need to go look. Pink and where did we have it? One, two, slow stitch. We talked about the colors, pockets. Seriously, hello. I knew there were pink and blue. Was it pink and blue? Pink and blue. Do we want more teal-like blue or darker blue or pink? This was purple. Let's go with this pink, maybe more pink. Then, yep, we will go with, I'm thinking this more teal. Ladybugs. We will go with the blue first. I need to cut part of this out. Let's see, just the tiniest. So this will be cut out. And then more teal blue. That could be kind of nice. And then the tail. I don't know about the size of that one though, but we will have to cut it out. And remember when doing it, it's going to be quick, so no fancy thing here. The sunflower and a ladybug, maybe. Could definitely go. Let's see. We need to cut that one off, so we will leave it. Let's look into using another page. So in this case, because we said color and we said pink, we would go with pink. And another pencil. Let's see, I need a little bit more water because I don't like it to be too dark. So let's see. And remember, this whole thing totally experimental. I have no clue. I just have a vision in my mind. And some of this will be covered with different things. Some of it will not. Of course, I could have taken a little bit more of a wider brush, so why didn't I? What I think. Beauty of taking what I have in handy, you know, because the other brushes are already used for other projects. Down here, I don't want to have it totally covered, and you'll soon understand why. So I don't mind having it all like, you know, wibbly wobbly with. Maybe a little bit more there. We will definitely. And one, you might say, like, no wonder this will never dry, because so there we can have the background. Somebody said pink and blue, and then the cat, and I don't know. Fussy cutting might be a thing for this, of course. Let's see. We will let that one dry for a little bit. Is it dry? I would say dry enough. And that's me having it dry enough. You know, that's kind of fun when thinking about everybody telling you, like, you don't, you know, you don't use your marker before it's totally dry, because then you will just destroy them. And isn't it like that? But I you know, I don't have the time to wait. So let's see, we will definitely use this paper again, but we'll just fussy cut again out. Do I want to? Yep, no, I will leave the tail like that. know, book. Do we need something book? Something book. What are we going to use? Pocket, quote, fussy cutting, afternoon. Afternoon, what is that to you? I like the idea of a sunflower. Might be added. I have a little tiny bit of a different idea, but we can definitely look into the sunflower part of this thing too. Let's see, are we going to put the, I'm thinking that the cat wants to be, let's see, somewhere there. Yep. Book. We will put some book pages in the background. Just going to glue them down. I don't know about you, I don't like that part. I just need to have the text. And this is a Swedish book, and I haven't really looked through, but it's one of those nicer books, so I'm not really worried of what I'm gluing down. Let's see. Nope. Just going like that. Maybe some cloud situation going. I don't know. Yet again, one of those. I need to look further into exactly how I want these. This one down here, that one down here, and then maybe somewhere else. Can definitely be added. And then we have that one needs to go somewhere there. So I'll just glue like that. And then of course the right way around. I don't know if that is important to you, but to me it really is. We will glue down the cat itself. I don't really mind having glue all over this thing, but here it's a little bit easier. Maybe, let's see, I don't want to put down the tail there yet, do I? Do we like that? I think we do. For this one, I'm actually going on the page, the book page itself. Let's see. More glue to the tail. And then something here. And then down here at the bottom of this thing, just gluing this one. So we have book, we have fussy cut cats. We definitely need more. That one will go on the side. Afternoon. For me, that's tea. I don't know about you. I do need to create one thing though, and that is, let's look into that thing. Something looking like that needs to be, to me, some sort of green. This is Dirty Martini, so we will go with that. Some sort of green. I'm only going to use a little tiny bit on the lid. So we will go with that, creating some sort of a bush, or whatever it is. Imagination at its best. I don't really mind that it's different colors there. Just add a little bit touch. Let's see, and then onto I don't know about the sunflower. We will definitely make a flower. We'll let that one dry at the top. Twisting this whole thing, going for the pocket. Doing this little doodly type thing like I talked about with you yesterday, I think it was. To me, I love doodling. So I tend to do that a lot. Let's see, do I want to have one of these flowers maybe? I have no clue. Going there again with this tiny thing, just a little something. And then another of those green thingies at the back. Going a little bit more light. And we are using fresh lime combined with this Dirty Martini for the green. Maybe a darker one. Where do I have that one? I have no clue. Which means, again, we will have to go with what I have. So within a couple of minutes, we have created something with the help of prompts. It's not finished, but it's, kind of coming to life. And me, when creating, I tend to do things quick just because I have so many ideas. I don't have time to have them all in my head at once. So I'll just do, and then it will come out however it, however really. And like I always say, I don't save all of my art. If I would have done that, it would be disastrous of a thing, because I tend to do so many things that no, it's impossible. Definitely, it's not even funny when thinking about it. So this will create the pocket, or some sort of a pocket. Let's go for the fresh lime, tiny bit more of a light green. I don't know if you can see the difference in camera, but it's definitely a difference. And let's see, I'm actually going for a little bit more of this darker down here. Blending them together. So, are we going with what color? What color in that thing? Are we going orange just because we can? Or not? Are we going with yellow maybe? Have this squeezed orange dilutions paint. The beauty of these, I'm literally just using the tiniest amount. The tiniest. And it's very vibrant in color. You can, of course, do thicker and, in that case, darker. But I tend to not do that because it's really, really vibrant in color. So this will kind of be the beginning. Let's see if the upper part there, this one, is dried enough. Yes, it has. And we are going for some marker. Remember that this is the new one, which to me says, either it will work or I will get a little bit sad because it's the new Posca marker, but no. Life is a challenge in itself, so just using is fun. Fussy cutting again, even though not too tiny of details, but So maybe you can use these prompts. 5 words, totally random. In one way, of course, it has to do with crafting, but I am thinking about, the word afternoon, which we will use in a minute, is not really anything related to crafting, is it? So we will put that one there. Let's see, do we want to have it further down like that? Yes, we are. Here, like this. A lot of glue. Placing that one down. Let's see, further up like that. We definitely need glue up here too. Totally forgot about that one. There. Needs to dry because I can cut that one off. Of course, not use that because that would be kind of strange. This is the pocket that we are going to use. So, let's see. Let's look into the pocket. That one up here and down there. And then up here again, going all the way around. Then we had a little leaf coming through here. Something totally different. This thing. And maybe something up here. I kind of felt it needed something. I don't know about the cat. Is it one of those that needs to be in the jungle or something? I don't know why I felt I needed to add a cat to this. Something like that. Fussy cut this whole thing out. Then this will act as a pocket because we will not glue the whole thing down. And then of course the whole face situation with the cat there needs to be tended to. For this specific thing, I'm thinking going right down like that, all the way around, just because I can use much of the paper when this is cut out. Let's see. That's one of the things. I tend to use up so much of the paper, even tiny little bits like this, at least when it's watercolor paper like this thing. So just going to kiss cuts, as I told you before, leaving a white little border. Going down here, but I need that white little border around those black doodly thingies, whatever they are called. Let's see. So do you have this? To me is one of those listening and do something else. Maybe laundry is one of those things that I will definitely do to a video, even though it's not really fun to do laundry. It's way more fun listening to my friends on YouTube, or I tend to call them my friends on YouTube. I don't know about you. So what more colors to different type of flowers, because flowers we are going to make. We will leave that one. Let's put in this will definitely be the pocket like that, and then having flowers up like that. Going further into this, doing this whole thing a little bit more intricate because I draw these black thingies on here, and I want to have them visible like that. So it takes a little bit more time, unfortunately. But they need to be tended to, so doing it like that, going something like this, making it easy on ourselves, going straight in a V type shape like that. And then the poor little cat needs to have the face because it looks really strange at the moment. Let's see, pulling that one away. And see, around, making those intricate little pieces, another V straight down like that, and maybe just the roundness of that, just the tiniest. So let's see, there, are we going like that? I think we are going like that. So to have this easy on ourselves, put glue down here and up here, which create a little pocket. Up there. Do I want to have, let's see, maybe just to scoot it over a tiny bit. Adding the tiniest bit of glue here. And then this is loose, at least for now. We are going for some flowers. And we have that orange. So how in the world are we going to tend to the other flowers? Are we going, let's go for this bigger piece first. Go like this, and going for smaller ones all the way around, and then these type things. In doing this, I tend to, I don't know, just have totally random bits and pieces of petals No specific size whatsoever. And this might be a little sunflowery type piece here. Can definitely be that. Something like that. And going down here. So we will have the lighter green first. The stem there. And then going in for the sunflowery type colors, even though it's not really a sunflower, is it? But it would be kind of nice to have one. Let's see. Adding just the tiniest of water. A little Mrs. Gigi version of a sunflower. A little doodly version too. And do we need like an afternoon tea type quote? We will go for that. At least that's what I'm thinking of. Now my brain is, upside down thinking about afternoon tea quotes and me thinking that this cat is relaxing by the beautiful flower bed, or however you like to see this picture, with some afternoon sun close by. So that's kind of what I'm thinking about when creating. So we have the yellow. Do we want to go brown, or are we going for just thinking out loud when doing these videos? That's kind of what all right, are we going, I would say, let's see, does this one work? Because I would like to go with a little bit of gold. Who doesn't like gold? Gold is a nice color. It's a little bit gold. You can hardly see it actually on camera, but I hope that this is dry enough. It's kind of to the point where it has to be. And this one. So we have our little sunflowery doodly thing. And then the other petal down here. And then, of course, these. When thinking about it, have no clue about any sort of sunflower. This is the Mrs. Gigi style sunflower. So we will cut this one out, yet again, fussy cutting. And then put it in somewhere in this creation. Do you have any favorite quotes? I've talked about it myself a lot of times. I love quotes. So I definitely have many, I would say, I know really, at handy. But do you have any favorite ones? Or just maybe a word? I don't know, do you have any word for this year? I know that some tend to have words, and I did have one last year, but I don't know. Not for this one year, no resolutions, nothing. I decided that I wanted to just create fun things this year. Things that make me happy. So that's what I'm doing. Small little bits and pieces everywhere when creating, isn't that a thing? So we will put that one there. Let's take the, it's a pocket. It is. Let's see. Look at me, just having glue all over. I tend to have it like that. I'm just going, back. No one will ever notice anything. So where does this flower come from? Something like that needs to have a little bit of glue on the back here, of course. That's just how it is. And then the poor little cat needs his whiskers and his little nose. Something like this. I will have the whiskers. Nothing fancy. Is it one of those, like, and I have to have some small little thingies. And then the eyes. And I'm just going with some small like this. I have no clue why. I just felt it needed to just have eyes. Do we want to do something with the ears there, with the ears? Maybe some doodler things on here. I'm not sure. I like circles, so we will go with circles. There's something up here, maybe. And down here. Needs to be a little thing there. And then the afternoon quote, I'll be going for, I can literally add, more flowers, but I will have to look into the quotes. Let's see, I have a little thing saved here. I don't know about the afternoon feel, but to me it's relaxing, and I would say 3 words: inspire, create, imagine. So that might not be totally with the theme of this, but you know, we will have to go with it because those three words are kind of nice. So we will have to go with the first one, inspire. Let's see. What more did we have? We said create. So sorry for the sound, but that's how it is. And imagine or imagination, I don't know. Imagine might be nice. And we are going to make them like yesterday. Tend to go to these. And, you know, when thinking about it, these little paper pieces that I tend to go for my, the go-to type thing is totally the cheapest printer paper. And that's why I don't tend to, this is watercolor paper. That's nice paper. But, when it comes to these things, I have so much of the printer paper. It's not even funny. I need to use it, so that's why I have it. Let's see. I don't like the straight edge there, so we will go and just rip the upper part here, putting a little bit of vintage photo all the way around. Could, of course, have taken some sort of color, but I love my vintage photo. The vintage photo was actually one of the first things that I bought when I decided to go from digital creating to paper creating things like this. I have so many digital things, but then when it came to creating something for myself that I in the, I don't know, was it 6-7 years ago, I felt like I definitely needed to have something to hold in my hands. And that's when I decided to start with paper creating like this. And all the other things that I do. So let's see, is it dry enough to be able to take off? Of course, looking on the other side, which is one of those that I need to do when doing it like this. And then the back side here. And the side on here. I think this might be it. Would you want another flower? I am actually thinking, let's see, because I have these tea bags here, and to me afternoon is, tea bags. What's this? I've saved up on these beauties just because of the tag here. It says something. It's all tangled. Have a terrific day. Yep. I will put that one. Seriously, what's happening? I'll definitely put that one in here. Is it hard? Yes, it is. There. You know, some little tea bag. Have a terrific or a terrific day. We'll just put it there to symbolize the afternoon tea, relaxing in the sun. So let's glue it down all the way around like that. I like the, and then just having the string and the whole thing down here, which to me will represent a beautiful afternoon with a lot of fun creativity in mind. So with all of this, I would say that this is the end result. So with the words fussy cut, afternoon, book, pocket, and the quote, or the words in this case. And this is actually a pocket. I can put something in there if I'd like to, but this is it. So apart from this one, I will start creating the little journal that I was talking about in the beginning, looking like this, or the start cover. So those will be the projects for today. So I hope that I have inspired you a tiny bit to do something. Just take, you know, literally what you have right in front of you, creating something fun, and maybe something more. This will be like a continuous type thing. Next week I will sew in the signatures, maybe add something here, pockets, and do, you know, all kinds of things to create a little journal. But it was really fun to have this almost 1.5 hours together with all of you. And that's about it today. And I will be back usual next week, 1:30 Eastern Standard Time on my own channel, like here, Mrs. Gigi. So other than that, I will be around the YouTube and all my friends, you know, each and every day really, and whenever I feel like it. Thank you all so much for watching, and don't forget about the thumbs up. That's always nice to have a little thumbs up on the video. Bye everyone, and thank you.